This week on ETalk, we bring you up to speed with the latest from your favorite reality stars, from Kylie Jenner's new life as a mommy to Cardi B's rise to rap star fame. All that and more coming up. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to ETalk, where we talk everything from LA to Elon. I'm Taylor, here with Kit, Reese, and our special guest host, Christina. Let's jump right into what's trending in the reality TV world.
So guys, our favorite makeup mogul, Kylie, is back. And after just 18 days after having Stormi, this girl is back on her makeup grind. She filed a trademark for something that she's releasing called Glitter Eyes, which is a part of her new weather collection, which everyone is thinking after Stormi. So a little over 2 weeks, this girl is back on her grind.
That is crazy.
Ridiculous.
After having a baby.
Oh my god, that's insane.
It's really, like, I can't even believe it.
Like, how is she back on that grind already? Isn't she, like, changing diapers and stuff?
Like, you think she'd be spending, like, every second with her baby? Because it's like, when new moms have a kid, they're like, this is all I want to do is, like, sit with my baby, right?
She said it was her big passion project when she was pregnant. So the release is kind of timed with when Stormi was born. But I'm still like, girl, you were really coming after it.
That's amazing.
It's basically 2.5 weeks. I mean, that just blows my mind.
I'd be exhausted.
Yeah.
I don't think I could
Like, does she even get sleep at night?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Not at all.
She must have people to help her with that.
She has to take care of the child when she's not there. Well, speaking of another fan favorite of our show, I just want to talk about Haley Steinfeld. She's one of my favorite stars, and there's rumors that she's dating ex-One Direction member Niall Horan.
Oh,
They'd be cute. They'd be really cute.
I saw a picture of them and they look really cute, but I am such a fan of her. She's like goals.
I have to follow them, so when they come together, I'm like, I think
they could make a really good song. This relationship
Yeah,
could bring some
true.
good music out of it.
Oh my God,
I'm so
totally.
here
Yeah, they were
for
seen
it.
at the Backstreet Boys concert. They were laughing,
Okay.
giggling together, and then they went to XS nightclub in Los Angeles afterwards.
Okay.
I ship
So
it.
after it.
I mean,
If
they've
he's
hung out a
from
bit.
One Direction, I'm down. I'm down.
I know.
Yes.
It's very, very true.
Speaking of relationships, Katy Perry has come out and said her and Orlando Bloom are back together.
Yes.
I'm so here for
yes.
it.
Oh my
They
God.
dated a year ago in 2016 to 2017. Bad breakup, but now they went to Prague together and we're all lovey-dovey kissing on like the beach. It's so cute. I'm so here for it. And she honestly deserves this relationship.
Do you think this is the one she's going to tie the knot with?
I hope so, because she really like needs this. She's been through
does.
some stuff.
She's been through a lot.
Yeah.
They were really cute. I don't know if you guys remember this, but everyone loved them. I mean,
They were just happy.
yeah,
They were goals.
they worked really well,
I think-
but the breakup was bad.
Yeah.
I think their relationship together is my favorite that she's had yet.
Yeah.
I would agree. I would agree, definitely.
I didn't expect this to happen, but now that I know, it's like I can totally see it work.
I'm here for it. Agreed.
Yeah.
Well, speaking about previous feuds, I don't know if you guys know, but Sex and the City stars Kim Cattrall and Sarah Jessica Parker have been having a little falling out. There was a tweet that went out after Kim's brother had died, and she responded that, "I don't need your love or support anymore, like you're not a friend of mine." So I don't know what
That's a
exactly
bit
is happening.
dramatic.
It's
I
tying
know.
back to what happened earlier this year when they decided not to make the movie. And there was a bunch of Twitter drama back then too.
And I feel so bad because like they are such friend goals, and now that they're not,
Now they're like frenemies.
yeah, exactly. It's horrible.
I mean, it's honestly really sad. Okay, guys, so the oh no of the week
Yes.
is tying back to Jersey Shore. Jersey Shore Family Vacation is the new series that's coming out.
No
and
way.
a promo was released. It was really short. It was like 30 seconds. But Snooki, who's 30 years old now, was seen in the promo going crazy, lying on the floor. And I'm like, girl, you are 30, you have a baby.
Yeah, I was going to say, does she have a child?
We can't do this anymore.
But that's just so Snooki. Like, to
It's-
just be like
It's
that's
so Jersey
Snooki.
Shore.
She's so extra.
She's
Very
back.
Jersey
So Jersey
Shore.
Shore's back and Snooki is back rolling.
I'm
around
honestly
on the floor.
excited, though, to see what this season has in store.
Yeah.
It's
apart
called
from the other
Family
seasons.
Vacation, so I guess they've matured.
Yeah, I feel like they haven't though. I feel like that's why they brought the show back to show us they're the same people that
It's
they
gonna
were
be the
when the
same
original
crazy
show.
Is it the
Yeah.
same
Always
cast
be.
coming back?
It's most
Oh
the
my
same
God,
people.
that's gonna be
so
insane.
we'll see. It's gonna be nuts.
I'm excited for that, honestly.
So excited.
I can't wait. Coming up, which reality TV show do you belong in? We asked Elon students. Find out what their answers are after the break.
Hello, ETalk.
Welcome back. I'm Christina.
And I'm Carmencita. Christina, did you know my dream is to be in a reality TV show?
Which one?
Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Oh my god, that TV show and the family is a riot. Oh, I know.
Okay. Amazing.
Well, that's perfect because today's question is, if you could be on any reality TV show, which would that be?
Let's go find out what people think.
Okay.
Ooh, we found someone. Hello.
I know this is so random, but we were just wondering if you could tell us what reality TV shows you
Definitely Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
That's my fave.
Oh my gosh. Do you like the Kardashians? Any particular reason?
Great. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go find out who else needs to say.
Mostly.
Hello there.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Excuse me, can we ask you a quick question? If you could be on any reality TV show, which would it be?
Honestly, I would probably say I don't watch a lot of television, so like ESPN or something.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, feeling that, feeling that. Okay.
Good. Perfect. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Let's go find out who else is
Need some gals.
I think I found a person.
Any reality TV show, which one would you be on?
America's Next Top Model.
Oh my
okay.
gosh, I didn't even think about that.
That's my favorite show. It's like my guilty pleasure.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome.
That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Okay, let's go find out who else thinks the same thing.
Bean back.
Hello there.
We can just crash for a quick hot sec. If you could be on any reality TV show, which one would it be?
Come on, Kim K. Kardashians.
No response. So sad. The reality TV world is missing out.
Thank you. There's people walking over there.
Let's just skedaddle downtown. Well, I think that's all the responses we're gonna get today about reality TV.
Thank you guys. Wait, Christina, which show do you like the best?
If I had to choose any reality TV show to be in, I think it would be Jesse James and Eric Decker. Their family is goals. There's one on the way. I am so excited to meet him, as if I'm a part of the family. But I'm so excited for that.
Well, that's all for today, E-Talkers. See you for the next one.
Au revoir.
Goodbye. Ciao.
Hey E-Talkers, I'm Sierra, and today I'm going to show you how to dress like a Kardashian on a budget. Okay, so when I think Kardashian style, I think bold, kind of basic colors, but with a lot of detailing and a lot of accessorizing. So what I'm wearing is a dress, and it has netting, so it's mostly black, but I really like the detailing on the sleeve here. It just really adds something to it, and they're definitely in black a lot, but I think this adds a lot to the dress itself. I also have a two-piece here, because two pieces are really in. I often see Kylie in them, and I really like the lace up on the top here, and the high neckline is really in. So this was from Toby. It was pretty inexpensive, I think like $25. And then you can match it with a fur jacket. I think this was $40. And then crop tops are really cute. You can match this with a black shirt. It's like very basic, but what I like to do is take accessories. I have some gold jewelry here. So I have a necklace that kind of like crosses in the front here, which you can add to like any outfit. A gold statement bracelet, which is really nice. And then I got these sunglasses from the dollar store because who wants to spend like $100 on sunglasses? So they're super cute. You can add to any outfit. And then lastly, I have a velvet dress. And once again, with the detailing, I really like the sequins on top of the velvet. Just really add something. So if you're going at night on a town or just a college student, these are really good looks, like you look like a celebrity. That's all the time we have for now, but check in next week for more style tips. Next up, find out where your favorite Dance Mom divas are today.
Welcome back to the studio. It's been 4 months since the last episode of Dance Moms aired, but where are the girls now? I'm here with Bray and Reese to find out.
All right, so I figured we'd start with the queen of Dance Moms herself, Abby Lee Miller,
My
who
girl.
recently got out of jail on early. She got out early. She went into prison for bankruptcy fraud.
Yikes.
And she was sent for 366 days last July, but she got out early.
I think it's called
on
karma
the
in her
18th.
case.
Yeah, no, I know. There was a lot of drama surrounding it. A lot of the girls were pretty happy that she went to prison because she traumatized them, is what the new coach said when she came in and took over for Abby. In particular, Kenzie, on the day that Abby Lee went to prison, posted a selfie with the caption, "Happy girl," with a smiley face. Speaking of Kenzie, she's all over Instagram now, and a lot of really scandalous
Musical.ly too.
Yeah, Musical.ly.
She's like older now, which is so weird to me because I remember when she was like so little.
She was
and
the
she
old, like,
a
the
baby.
video group.
Her little
Yeah, she's on a world
pigtails.
tour right now with her maybe boyfriend, Johnny Orlando.
They're so cute together.
Yeah, they're going all
Gen
over the
Z.
world. I think they've been in Germany, they've been in Europe, they've been in America.
How
It's
old
crazy.
are these children?
They're 13.
Wow.
Making more money than me
Wow.
is okay. And speaking of social media influencers to come from the show, Brooke Hyland, who was Paige's sister, was the oldest one on the show, I believe. She is now at Ohio University, and she is doing a lot of ads on Instagram, and she's doing, she has her own food Instagram account called bitesize_foodie.
cool.
Yeah, that looks so delicious. It makes me very hungry.
I'm so proud of her
looking
though
at
that
it.
she's really like putting her education
I know,
first.
it's good for her, yeah.
That's really
yeah,
great.
really great.
So Kalani and Kendall are on the Irreplaceables tour
Yes.
together, which is just amazing because after Dance Moms ended, they just like stuck together and stayed like best friends,
Besties.
and they're dancing together. And their moms are also on like the cover photo for the tour, which I just find
Of course.
so funny. 'cause,
Yeah.
like,
Right.
Of course, their
they
moms
are.
had to be there. And Kalani also came out with a sock collection a year
They're
ago.
really cute.
They're cute, but it just wasn't like a huge promotion. And then Kendall makes music now. She's a singer, which is very interesting. And Nia was supposed to be on the tour, supposedly, but she got kicked off, and no one really knows why. But she has a YouTube channel, and she also has a boyfriend, so she's doing pretty
for
well.
her.
Yeah.
So.
Honestly,
Well,
good for
speaking
her.
of the Irreplaceables tour, we know Chloe Lucasiak is also on the tour, and I've met Chloe. She's one of the sweetest girls ever.
I think she's everyone's favorite.
She's so nice.
always
She's
everyone's
so
favorite.
talented. She came out with her own book called Girl on Point. So, you know, that kind of incorporated her love for books. She even has her own book club that she encourages her fans to read books, which is really great. She was also in a Lifetime movie.
Yes, I remember
Which
saying
is
about
really
that.
great. And then we know Maddie, she's been in all of the Sia
yes,
videos.
Maddie's
So
been
she went on
everywhere.
tour with Sia. Popular.
Yeah.
She has her YouTube channel, and also, as we know, Paige, Brooke's sister, she just does a bunch of modeling. So they're all still keeping up with everything, but you know, we're all supporting them still, which is really great.
It is really great.
Next up, we get the inside scoop on what it's like to have your brother be on a reality TV show. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back. I'm here with Elon student Katie Kroll to talk all things about Southern Charmed. So, rumor has it that your brother is actually on the show, right?
Yes.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about how your brother stumbled upon being on this reality TV show.
So he was friends with a guy who was on the show, Shep, and they were looking for someone on the show, and he was just like, oh, this guy Austin, he's like a good friend of mine, and he's like literally like my little brother. So they like called Austin, they called some other people, they did some interviews with him, and like just like a couple interviews later, and they're like, yeah, no, you're like perfect.
And so he just like joined the show,
Yeah,
and now
just
he's
like
on
on the
it all time.
cast.
How has it been like being in his family and being his sister while all of this has gone on?
Well, in the beginning, before the show came out, they didn't know I really existed. So like they would talk about our family and be like, "Oh, the trio." Hey, my brother, my mom, my dad, and I'm like,
No,
because
not really.
I was abroad when they were filming.
Okay.
So I didn't really exist in his life like then, but. Like I have like all these followers on Instagram who will like comment on my pages, and I'm like, I don't know any of you. I like people when we're on the street in like New York or in Charleston, people like run up to him like, oh my god, it's like, do you know him? And I'm like, yeah,
That's my brother.
known him for 21 years.
So have you ever been on the show?
Yes, 3 times I filmed with them. I'll be on in the next season just a couple times.
And it was a lot of fun. Did you like enjoy yourself?
Yeah, the first time was definitely really nerve-wracking.
Right.
There's like all these lights and cameras and like.
Intense.
No one's really telling you what to say or what to do.
Okay.
Except for just like, hey, no, act casual. I'm like, how is that really gonna work?
So it's not scripted. So
Yeah,
you,
no.
So it's
I mean,
kind of just
anything
like do what you want.
Yeah, anything that I've been in, it's not been scripted. It's like me and my family, or just my brother and I, or like my brother is premiering his beer. He had a party for it, and so my family and a bunch of his friends were there.
That's so crazy. Is this something that you would want to go into, or like ever start doing like super full time? Not really.
I don't know. It's not something that I like aspire to do, but if I ever like fell into it, if I like moved to Charleston after school and for some reason they wanted me on a little bit, like I wouldn't say no.
Right.
Depending on how this next season goes.
Right. But so your family kind of just stumbled upon it.
Yeah.
It wasn't something that
No.
like you guys started doing. You kind of just like reached it.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because I feel like with the Kardashians and these families, like their
They grow
empires
up,
are built on this as children. And I feel like you guys just stumbled into it, which actually
Completely.
makes it more interesting. So is there anything else that you would say that's been really fun about the experience, like for you or your brother?
I think like I've been able to do a lot of things because of him. I've been able to go with him because I lived in New York this summer and he came to visit a ton, and I was able to go to like these school parties and meet like Andy Cohen and like meet the cast members, and that's been really cool to be able to do that and like have the experience of having someone in your family like do something like a reality TV show.
Definitely.
But not like have to be thrown into that position.
Yeah, all the
of being
stress.
on it. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Next up, we unpack this season of RuPaul's Drag Race. You don't want to miss this. Hey ETalkers, RuPaul's Drag Race is going into its 10th season this month, and I'm here with Matt to talk all about America's Next Drag Superstar. So Matt, tell us for our viewers who don't know a little bit what RuPaul's Drag Race is about.
Well, I'm shocked if you don't.
Exactly.
But essentially think about it as America's Next Top Model, but drag queens. So more tea, more drama, more shade. You get
more makeup,
everything. More makeup,
glitter.
more death drops, everything. It is probably the best reality TV show out there.
And it's honestly one of my favorites too. I literally love it. So speaking of that, who is your favorite queen on any season? Anyone, absolutely anything. Who's your favorite queen?
Favorite queen, hands down, Alyssa Edwards.
Really?
Right,
Okay,
yes.
so my favorite is Alaska.
Okay, so season 5.
Season 5.
Hands down, best season. A lot of notable, prominent queens with a lot of big personalities.
Right.
The thing about Alyssa Edwards, she is such a personality. She has the best sayings. She invented the tongue pop, which is iconic. Everyone is doing the tongue pop now.
Right.
She has her own YouTube channel,
Yeah.
Alyssa's Secret. And she even came back in All Stars 2 and just, blew me away yet again.
Yeah, so did Alaska. So she came back for All Stars 2,
Right.
and she's kind of similar in the sense that she has a huge personality, and people who aren't even like super versed in this universe know who she is.
Exactly.
I think something that's really important to talk about with shows like these are what kind of exposure it gets to people like this.
Yeah.
So like, tell me a little bit about why you think shows like this are super important.
I think it's very important because not a lot of people understand what drag is.
Right.
And they're not kind of keen to understand or quick to understand what a drag queen really is.
Okay.
So RuPaul's Drag Race is really great at elevating these queens to a platform that they can kind of be more popular with,
Right.
mainstream media and mainstream Americans. People want to go to drag bars now and see a drag show and really understand what that is.
Yeah.
And even I think last year or recently, RuPaul won an Emmy for Best Reality TV Show for
Yeah.
RuPaul's Drag Race. Like, this show is popular. It's on Twitter, it's on Instagram. There's a lot of memes, GIFs, all these types of stuff that
Super
come from the
popular.
show. It's a really fun show that does a lot of good for the gay community.
I also think that like when I started watching it, I didn't know what I was getting into. I didn't know a lot about it, and I think I've learned so much from an
Right.
outside perspective.
Right.
And I think it's just so important for people who don't necessarily have that exposure to get that from somewhere else. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can have a good time while also learn about a community that you might not be the most knowledgeable about.
Right. And so I think that's important. And I also think that it's important to give these people a platform in which they can be successful.
Right.
Because since that can be considered such a small niche or group that people don't really tap into, it's important for them to be able to have a platform where they can be successful and people can know about them and want to follow their social media and want to go see them, you know what I mean, and learn about them.
And that's a big part of why RuPaul does the show.
Right.
You know, give queens that aren't popular the chance to be in the stardom for you know, a few months and get a fan base that they didn't have before.
Right.
And RuPaul loves doing it, and it's a great show for everyone to watch.
Next up, in ReTalk Health, Ariana will show us how to get a total body workout from the comfort of your own living room. Stay tuned.
Hey ETalkers, I'm Ariana, ETalk's health expert, and I'm here with Araya to teach you how to get in a full workout at home without the gym equipment. So I am a huge fan of upper body workouts. And so today I'm gonna use only this stool to do various exercises for your arms. And so the first exercise that I like to do is push-ups. And so it's kind of an inclined push-up version. So you're just gonna put your hands here and make sure your chest goes and touches the stool. And you can do how many you feel that your body can give you. And you can also concentrate each side of your chest. Just put one hand here and do like this. And do the same for your other side. And the other exercise that I have is tricep dips. Just gonna put your hands here and then you're just gonna go like this.
Okay.
Making sure that your glutes just stay tight to the stool. What do you have?
Got you. So a chair is one of your best friends when it comes, especially to like the office and you're like sitting all day. You know, like, your legs might get tired. And if you want to get a good core workout, you could just sit on the edge of your chair. And if you want to put your feet at like a 45-degree angle and you just twist,
like Russian twist.
Yeah, it'll really get your abs. And if you want to add a leg lift to it, you can just like lift your legs and it'll add your legs to it. So it gives you a good leg and core workout just sitting at your desk. So yeah.
Really easy, really convenient. This just leaves you with no excuses to not work out.
Really though.
So now that you've gotten in your workout, treat yourself to a yummy pasta dish coming up.
Hi, I'm Kendall and welcome to ETalk. With this season of The Bachelor ending, we're gonna throw it back to Nick Viall's season of The Bachelor and do Corinne's cheesy pasta. We're going to be making cacio di pepe, which translates to cheese and pepper. Let's get started. Well, it turned out super good, and I can really see why Corinne is obsessed with this cheesy pasta. See you next time on ETalk.
Welcome to ETalk's Music Corner. I'm Reese and this is Matt. Today we're discussing Cardi B's top hits and how her career got its start. So my girl Cardi B from the Bronx.
Such an icon, such a celebrity.
She's phenomenal. She has no filter.
No,
I love that.
We love that.
You know everything about her. She's an open book.
Open book, we love that.
She was on Love and Hip Hop. That's how like she got her TV star.
I never really thought of that because for me, she just kind of came into the spotlight. I wasn't a big fan of Love and Hip Hop New York.
Right.
So for me, it was like she just came out of nowhere and she just got me hooked instantly.
Right. I kind of forgot. Like I was just like, who is this new like female rapper? I knew she was kind of funny. Like I'd seen like her on YouTube and like little like video clips of her. Then I was like, oh wow. Just obsessed.
And then she came out with Bodak Yellow, broke a lot of records with that.
Number one on the charts
even
for a
surpassing
while.
Nicki Minaj for a lot of those records, which is pretty impressive for, you know, an emerging female artist.
Right, like her straight out the bat, she was just like ready to be on top of the charts, breaking records. She was like, I'm gonna make that money and be well known.
Yes, she did that. So we got Bodak Yellow, we got Bartier Cardi, Motorsport with her fiance, Offset.
So cute.
And then she came out in 2018 with Finesse Remix with Bruno Mars.
So good.
Killed it at the Grammys.
That was impressive. She like had never been like nominated before. Just came out the cut and was like, I'm gonna perform at the Grammys and killed it.
First performance at the Grammys in her hometown, New York. And she killed it. The music video was great. She started 2018 off with a great start with Bruno Mars.
Yes, I was so proud to know her. I was like, wow, it's always, you always root for the people that like come from like nothing and just came up and like made a name for herself, and it's a very good name.
And she does it all too.
For a while.
She does it all. She sings. She's an icon. She's
hilarious.
She's a meme. You know, she has it all going on for her.
Next up, we sit down with Abby Farley to find out what it's like to go through American Idol auditions. Don't go anywhere.
Hey ETalkers, today I'm here with Abby Farley to talk all things American Idol. Thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you guys
we really
for having
appreciate
me.
it. So I want to hear all about your American Idol experience.
So yeah, I actually auditioned in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, so shout out to the Super Bowl winner.
Yes.
There's like no hotels available when American Idol comes into town, so me and my mom actually slept in our Explorer in a parking garage in Philadelphia. We slept there, we got there at like 3 a.m., slept for like 2 hours, got out at 5 a.m. and stood in line. Crazy day, but so much fun. We met so many cool people online. Like, we met one guy from California that came all the way to Philly to audition for American Idol.
That's insane.
So it was so much fun.
So where are you from? Where did you drive from?
I'm from Fredericksburg, Virginia. So it was like a 3-ish hour drive. It wasn't too bad. And we jammed out the whole way, so it was fun.
So which season were you on?
I auditioned for the last season of American Idol because I thought it was going to be the last season.
Okay.
So I'd always thought about it, and I was like, you know what? This is the last season. Like, let's go for it. And apparently it's not, so they're bringing it back.
Well, tell me a little bit about the audition process.
Yeah, so the audition process, you don't actually go in front of the judges until many days after you go into your first audition. So you go through 8 rounds of producers before you ever make it in front of the actual judges. So it was a really fun experience. Since I auditioned for American Idol, I realized that everything else seems not so bad after standing in front of producers and singing. So like I auditioned for Shirley Tempos here on campus, and I'm a member of that a cappella group now. And so after auditioning for American Idol, I was able to walk into a cappella auditions and be like, hey, these are nice people. They're my age. Like, it's not even a big deal. And
That's
just
amazing.
Have fun with it.
I love that. Yeah, and how long did you have to wait in line to even get until the producers?
Like 6 hours. It was very long. And you know all the things that are like, welcome to Philly. Like when everyone like screams and yells, you have to do that like 6 times. You have to record that
that's
over
probably
and over
tiring.
Again. It definitely is. But just standing in line, I actually played my guitar for my audition.
That's great.
And I held it in line, like I didn't have a case or anything. And that was really helpful because I actually got auditioned I got interviewed from a Philadelphia news station about playing my guitar for my audition, because that's kind of a newer thing that American Idol is allowing people to do, is play instruments. And I am also on the phone of the producer of American Idol. He took a video of me singing, so it's on his phone. I'll never see that video, but
so
I
always
know
remember
he has
you.
it. So, and he said, "Your name's Abby Farley, right?" And I was like, "Yes, yes it is."
That's amazing. Now, would you do the whole process again? Was it worth it to you? Was it like the most fun you've had, the best audition?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I was able to walk away from my audition really proud, so I would definitely try it out again.
That's amazing. Well, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming. That's all the time we have for this week. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Until next time, this is ETalk.